One of the things that many of us who've worked in the field of business ethics for the last generation have tried to do is bring practitioners and academics together for mutual learning. Our sense is that clearly the academics need to learn from the real experience and the practice of corporate executives about how to make the theory work in real life. Similarly, there's a lot for practitioners to learn from the academics in terms of how to think about certain kinds of concerns or dimensions of how one manages that the practitioners may not discover sort of in a natural way and need to have pointed out. So that's always been a priority. How do we bring academics and corporate people together? The challenge is that corporate people are often very impatient with the process of sitting and talking with academics, and many academics, if not most, are simply so unfamiliar with the reality of business or even hostile to the reality of business that that dialogue becomes quite difficult. The most successful projects where we've brought academics and practitioners together have been around concrete cases where they can work together on how real-life problems might be addressed in business. And so in the Business Enterprise Trust, chaired by Jim Burke, prominent in the Business Roundtable, and initiated originally by Norman Lear, the television producer, there was the telling of stories of exemplary behavior in business. And so being able to present those positive stories and be able to encourage in the classroom, how did that happen, was very successful. And so the corporate community and the academic community came together in a variety of ways to identify those stories and then to discuss them. Today, at the Markkula Center for Applied Ethics at Santa Clara, which I head, we have what we call the Business and Organizational Ethics Partnership. 12 companies represented by 2 executives each and 12 academics. And we meet quarterly to talk about what are the real problems those companies are facing here and now, and what perspectives do the academics and the other corporate people present have to bring to the solution of those problems. And so those dialogues are all organized around concrete problems that the companies are facing, whether it be how to do ethical business in China, how to deal with your suppliers, how to deal with your agents as you move around the world. Those are very concrete problems that must be resolved that every company is facing. And that's the kind of content that academics and practitioners can sit down and work on together.